Okay, here's a look at my collection of the Mainline Retail Season 3 Autobots. So let me first just say that many months ago, someone made a comment asking if I was going to make a collection video of my Mainline Retail Season 3 figures, and I actually was planning to do that, but actually I was planning to do that after I got the Studio Series Ultra Magnus, and I actually wanted to make this video after I did my review of the Studio Series Ultra Magnus, but unfortunately there's just a lot of things going on, and I just wasn't able to get around to making a video of it. Plus, a lot of other reviewers have already made a video of it, so I didn't see the point. But, you know, just for the sake of having a video of my collection, I just thought I'd go over this and just share just a little bit of, you know, why there was a delay in making this video. But anyways, hopefully you got to scroll along with me to see what I have in this collection, and now I'll just kind of go over them and explain. So first, here are your basic Mainline Studio figures. So where do we start? Let's start off with Hot Rod. First of all, this is really a great figure. Don't need to reiterate a lot of things already said, but yeah, this is probably made better than the Masterpiece. Little details though that bug me, like those kneecaps are yellow and the forearm there, the elbow is gray, but that's just being nitpicky. But it is a really great figure. And then I always like to do cup after Hot Rod. So here, this one is the Buzzing Bumblebee version. So he has like a painted blue window chest that you could see, which I guess makes it look a little bit more cartoon accurate. Oh, actually, there are other things like in alt mode that definitely makes this more cartoon accurate. So now there's an inconsistency in this collection, because here we have Studio Series, and the Studio Series version of Cup no longer fits in here. Now it's a mix of Buzzing Bumblebee Cup. So yeah. And then after that, I always like to go with Blur. So here you could see Blur. This is, people complain about this forearm, which I will acknowledge that, yeah, it does have a really big forearm, but doesn't really bother me. This actually looks really nice. But what does bother me is, like, look at his head. He has a really long face. That's what bugs me. And then he does have this nice transparent window. But again, the Cup, the Studio Series had a transparent, but yeah, this one's more cartoon accurate. So now, hopefully you see what I'm having issues with, the inconsistency. But this is a nice figure. And thankfully, Hasbro finally made a Studio Series wheelie, which is nice. Not perfect, as we all know for those who have it, but I won't get into it. I'll just say it's nice. It's completing the collection. And then this is Spike. So I don't know if we're gonna get a Daniel, maybe just a retool of the head, but this, I've already pointed out many times too, this is cartoon accurate. The feet are white, so this is better than the Masterpiece version, which is not cartoon accurate. So here you could see just what I went over so far. It looks really nice. And then I know this is really subjective, but people have different opinions on the RC. So this is now the Studio Series version, which I've always been saying has the white feet, the gray ankles, very cartoon accurate. But little things that bug me, like you see the side of her hips there is not painted gray like the front, or the little details that's not painted there, but it's sculpted. So Ah, that's the issue with mainline retail. Hasbro purposely does things like that. It really grinds my gears. But yeah, this is what we have. And then I actually really like this Springer, even though you could see all that battle damage stuff on there. Um, yeah, because this is probably the best Springer that we've gotten so far. But really looking forward to see what the new Studio Series Springer is going to be. And it's going to be obviously bigger, excuse me, because he's going to fit in with the Studio Series Ultra Magnus. And I've always been saying that I knew they were going to do another Ultra Magnus, and I'm telling you right now, you know we're going to get a Studio Series Rodimus Prime. Probably like a liter size to scale in with the Ultra Magnus and Springer. But anyways, let's go back there. After Springer, I always like to go over Wreck-Gar. I don't know how people feel about this, but I'm just telling you, I really like this. This is really a great figure, great engineering design and all that stuff. They did a really great job. And I'm really excited that they're making the rest of the Junkions using the same mold, just retooling, repainting. Very smart. So I forgot who his name is, but the yellow one. So I'm glad that one's coming out. Hopefully we will get more, just like KFC did, because that would be really cool to have all the Junkions. And then there was the Kingdom Rodimus, and like I've already said, you know we're going to get a Studio Series, probably a liter size to scale in, but this one's okay. Yeah, there's actually a lot of issues. I don't want to go over them, but yeah, there's issues with it, but this is okay for what it is. But yeah, hopefully we will get a Studio Series that's more cartoon accurate, like this Ultra Magnus. And yes, again, this one has some issues too, the shoulders being really wide. Yeah, that's why I wanted to do my review first, but yeah, it's a little after the fact now, but this looks really nice. That's a look at the main cast from season 3, and then you could see here some of the other figures from season 3. The Skylinks, really nice figure, better than Mastermind Creations, particularly the neck is really sturdy and stable. I don't like the shade of blue. I think it's just a little dark in my opinion, but this is really a great figure. Not really cartoon accurate, but you know, it fits in really nice with this set. And then let's see, let's move on here. Let's go over the cassettes. Well, first of all, these are your the former Transformers Collectors Club exclusive. So these are really nice. These are really great chug figures. But you know, they're kind of outdated, but these are still really nice figures. And then this is actually what we have with the current mainline retail. But if you could see, why the heck are these transparent? So again, I'm just telling you my suspicion. I think that's Hasbro's doing it on purpose, because they're probably intending to release like a more cartoon accurate Studio Series 86 version. And then these are mainline retail, but these are the older chug style. And this one, I think this was like like hard to get. I actually was lucky enough to find this at Ross, because, well, at least for me, this didn't come out in their mainline retail stores like Target. And so yeah, you could see Eject, Rewind, Steeljaw, Ramhorn. So yeah, I have these here because I'm still trying to figure out which one of the cassettes I want to have here. And then let's move on to these mini bots. Well, first, the mainline retail. This Pipes, I mean, as a figure, this is really nice. I think they did a nice job, but like a lot of their other figures, there's a lot of imperfections. I could be really nitpicky. I don't like the white toes and the white heels. Not cartoon accurate. Plus the scale, I think, is too big. So that's why I'm still using the Legend scale. So thankfully, Mech Fans Toys gave us this version of pipes, which I think scales really nice. And it does scale really nice with their previous version of Outback. So yeah, look at that. I mean, I think this is really nice. Even though we might get a deluxe size of Outback, maybe a retool of Brawn. And then their previous version of Tailgate. Look at this. This is really nice. Man, they just... yeah, there's just a lot of frustrations with Hasbro. And then another Mech Fans Toys. Look at this. The Fans Toys recently made the Masterpiece version, which is really nice. But look at this. Very cartoon accurate. Scales really nice. And he never appeared in the cartoon, but I just thought I'd go ahead and put hubcaps in there since this came with my Cliff Jumper. So this all looks really nice. So here's the Season 3 mini bots. And then, yes, Broadside. Speaking of triple changes, we are getting a Sandstorm, which I'm really looking forward to. But, yeah, I don't have a... Well, actually, I have the old generation Sandstorm, but I didn't put it here for some reason. But anyways, here's a look at the Broadside. This is the Takata version, which this is a Headmaster. So yeah, you could see this doesn't really fit in here, but since there is no current Broadside, this is what we have. Looks really nice. And the same thing with the Technobots or Computron with the upgrade set. So currently, this is what we have to go with the mainline retail, and looks really nice. This, by the way, is the Takata version, so you know there's more cartoon accurate color and paint and stuff. So really, really nice. I really like this. And then the Metroplex. So first, let's start off with the 6-gun under the Siege line. This is really cool. I think his arm should be black though, but to be cartoon accurate. But anyways, still really nice with the current mainline retail figures. And then also they made I forgot his name. Yeah, can't remember. I get confused between these two. But yeah, you could see those two. And this one came with the Metroplex. So here, this is the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. We could see with the chrome-plated thighs. This is awesome. And I did get the, I forgot, the Metroplex, the third-party Legends, which for some reason, Shozi Store took a long... I'm still waiting to get mine, so I'm kind of really disappointed that for some reason that's taking a long time to be shipped to me. But anyways, here you could see this old Titans class Metroplex fits in really nice with the Season 3 Autobots. And I did maybe kind of want it to end here because I'm surprised that the batteries still work in here, and this is really cool. So let's just go over all of these.
Metroplex heeds the call of the last prime.
Transformation.
Foolish Decepticons. Decepticon deactivation commencing. Target synchronizing initiated.
Look at all these different sounds that you get. That's so cool. Light and sound. Which I think really belongs with the really large figures.
These Decepticons scatter like cowards. Kill all are one.
Yeah, I think it ends right there. Perfect. Yeah, so anyways, that's just a look at my collection of the Mainline Retail Season 3 Autobots. So yeah, hopefully we will be getting replacements of them. So maybe more deluxe size of the Season 3 mini bots. I think maybe a updated version of, can't remember his name. And then the cassettes also. Sandstorm we know we're getting, but maybe hopefully Titans class Broadside, maybe that'd be cool. And maybe a updated version of Computron, maybe Rodimus, and more Junkions. But anyways, that's it. So that's my collection of the Mainline Retail Season 3 Autobots.
From the secret files of Teletran 2, Ultra Magnus is the most mature spokesman for the Autobot cause. Blur,
There, I've turned off the goo so we can walk.
the fastest car on wheels. Cup, the flinty old warrior. Wheelie, who always offers advice in rhymes. Springer, the mighty helicopter. Arcee, a forceful female Autobot. And Wreck-Gar, the leader of a tribe of Autobots that dwells on the planet Junkion. The Autobots have a new leader, Rodimus Prime, who inherited from Optimus Prime the Autobot matrix of leadership.